We are back in the IPL studio. That was Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus, and I have an excellent guest. Now, if you have a child that may be struggling at school, listen up. I have a lady here, Emily, who is about to just switch our brain onto something that she holds, which is a magic power of being able to help students. Would you like to introduce yourself, Emily?
Hi, I'm Emily Fogg, and I have a business called Wise Our Tuition. We specialise in helping students who have learning difficulties, and we also run really fun school holiday workshops called Storybook STEM, which I'll talk a bit more about.
Now, can you tell us about the inception of this business? Because I found it actually very interesting that you started this business on a problem yourself.
Yeah, so I had a daughter in 2020 and I went back to teaching in term 3 last year, and I just found that working in the classroom didn't work for us as a family. My daughter was getting sick a lot and she was only 10 months old and just rushing around at 5 o'clock in the morning. Just
puts pressure on, doesn't it?
Yeah, and daycare and just the mum guilt, and it just didn't work for us.
Yep.
So obviously I need to work. We've got bills to pay. So
don't we all? It's a problem that'll never go away.
Yeah, unfortunately. So I decided, hey, tutoring might be a really good option. And I did do some tutoring when I was a student, and I thought, this could work. So that was my problem that I solved.
That is a support service, I think, that people are seeking, and I'm so glad that you're in here and we can actually provide that information to parents. Tell us a little bit more about, the different abilities that you've had to work with.
So I started off my career teaching in special needs, and I worked at a special needs school for a couple of years. Then I went to the Peel Language Development School and I did a year there. And then I decided, I don't know if teaching is really for me, and I went and worked at the Autism Association for a little while. So I have a really long history of working with all different kinds of learning difficulties and different kinds of special needs, and that was really a strength of mine. Then I decided to go back to the classroom, and I went to a mainstream school, and I was there for a long time. But at that school, there are kids that are either undiagnosed or diagnosed that still have special needs. So I kind of became the go-to person there. And
so you have a skill.
Yeah, I guess
that
so.
People are seeking.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. And, schools do a fantastic job, and not to take away from what they do. But when you have, 30 plus kids in a class, you can't always give
the one-on-one attention, and that's where you come on board. So, look, you were talking, I found this really interesting. You've got an upcoming school holiday program, and you do a storybook STEM program. So can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. So STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering and Maths, and the technology process is all about solving a problem. So stories work really well with this because there's always a problem in a story that the characters need to solve. So what we do is we take a story, we look at the problem, and we create a challenge for the kids to solve. So, for example, it could be something like the 3 Little Pigs, and the kids have to build a structure that the big bad wolf can't blow over. So we'll get out hairdryers and industrial blowers, and we'll see if their designs stand up.
That doesn't sound like schoolwork to me. That sounds like fun. That sounds like creativity. But you and I were talking before, creativity is just like a form of problem solving, isn't it?
Absolutely. So, yeah, it's so great to see all the different things that the kids make, and they are so creative. And like we were saying before, creativity isn't just painting or drawing or, artwork. It can be thinking outside the box.
Yeah, which a lot of these kids are actually very good at. They actually don't realise that it's creativity, which I love. That's what you're doing. How do people get in touch with you? Like, when is your school holiday program happening?
So it's running across a whole 2 weeks. We have different locations in and around Perth. So you can hop onto our website, which is www.wiseourtuition.com, and you will see there's a Storybook STEM link on there, and you can check us out. and have a look at the timetable and find a time that suits you.
Is it age appropriate in terms of is it 5 to 8 year olds, or what happens there?
So we say it fits 5 to 11-year-olds, and we're flexible. So if you have, a child that's maybe 4 and wants to come with their older brothers or sisters, that's fine.
Yep.
Obviously, you know your child best, so you know what they would like.
Yep.
And also if they're a little bit older, that's okay as well.
Yep.
So when I look at who's booked in, I kind of look at their ages, and if the general class is a bit older, I might go, okay, you've got this challenge, but we're going to extend it and we're going to make it a little bit more difficult like this. Or if they're generally more younger, I'll go, okay, this is what we're doing. And it's not just me, I have other staff that come along as well, so there's lots of help.
Yep.
And it's nice for mums and dads because there's a drop-off class, there's usually a coffee shop close by, so you can go and have a coffee.
You've thought of everything.
Yes.
You've absolutely thought of everything. Mums and coffee, hand in hand.
Yes, so you can catch up with, friends, a close friend with maybe similar kids to your kids' age.
Could a parent be a part of the process? I know some of them do, especially you're talking about schoolwork and things like that. Parents often want more engagement, want to be more a part of the school process or their learning process so that they can continue on whatever skills that you're developing or learn themselves. Oh, this is the way you're teaching and I can actually take that back home with me. Can they be a part of the process?
Yeah, and so what we do is with these classes you get a digital activity pack, which is 30 different activities to do at home based on the story. So you get that as well. So you can do that at home with your kids, keep them busy over the holidays.
Yeah, and as we said before, these are fun, engaging activities. They're not schoolwork. They're actually something that they actually find challenging and want to do. And all kids do want to be challenged at the end of the day.
Definitely. They don't even know they're learning.
Just talking about the tuition part. So if I do have a child that's struggling, what's the process in terms of talking to you? And do you, assess them once they come in?
Yeah, so our first session will always be an initial consultation. So what we'll do is we will do our own range of assessments based on what you've told us that they need. So we can do just maths, we can do English, we can do a bit of everything.
Yep.
Just depends on, what their needs are. Then we go away and we develop a learning plan. So a learning plan lasts for a term or a part of a term if you join partway through. And we will have several recommendations on there and a set of really specific goals that we want them to achieve by the end of that term.
I'm loving what you're doing. What kind of benefit does this give you as a person, running this business? We all have our challenges with business and business can be difficult, but obviously you get some kind of reward from this in seeing these kids develop and being able to help them. What has it given you?
Oh, it's just, it's amazing seeing the kids improve and just knowing that you're making a difference and to not only the child and their family as well. So
yeah, developing it with the parent as well and being able to say, I've got you, we can do this together, which is often, as a parent, you do need that support.
Definitely.
Yeah. Stay with us because I'm going to challenge you next. We're going to play a game. Just quickly, while Wise Our Tuition, you're on Facebook.
Yes.
You've got a website.
Yep.
Give us the website again so people can check it out.
So it's www.wiseourtuition.com.
And if you're looking for things to do over the school holidays, Wise Our Tuition have got you covered.
Definitely.
All right, stay tuned. We're going to play a song and then I'm going to challenge you with a game.
Okay.
We're back riding the airwaves at IPL Studio. This is the Jess Address and I have Emily Fogg from Wise Our Tuition with me and I'm going to challenge her with the Give Me 3. So all you have to do is give me 3 answers to every question. You've got 1 minute to answer as many questions as you can. No pressure, no stress. You are a teacher, so you're going to nail this for sure. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go. Oh. Name 3 things you put in the car.
Baby, backpack and handbag.
Name 3 fashion designers.
Oh, Gucci,
I
Chanel.
knew you'd say that first.
Louis Vuitton.
Okay. Name 3 things made of wood.
A table, a chair, bookcase.
Oh, you're absolutely smashing this. Name 3 blue things.
Eyes, T-shirt, sky.
I knew this guy would be in there. Name 3 flavours of fruit.
Well, that's strawberry, mango, banana.
Yeah. Name 3 cinema snacks.
Ooh, popcorn, ice cream, lollies.
You're absolutely smashing this. Name 3 characters on Coronation Street.
I'll pass.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that one either. Name 3 dancers. This. No. Jazz. No, we lucked out on that one. I'm glad we finished with a laugh. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You've beaten Greet. I'm very sorry, Greet, if you're listening. You're now a very lucky second. Thank you so much for joining us today. As I said, keep in touch with those school holiday programs because I believe that is information that parents want to act on that I want to use on my show.
Definitely, I will.
Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we're going to listen to some more music now. I think we're going to have a bit of Faith No More.